Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to create a Google Slide project. As you can see, mine's just a blank slate. There's nothing in it. I just opened up a Google Slide and it's just very blank. Now, this is meant for you to pause this recording at any time. So if you want to try anything I'm about to show you, then you can. You don't have to just watch it once and it goes by so fast, and then you go to yours and you're like, I don't know, I can't remember what she did. So please get used to pausing the recording, and that way you can take your time and check it out. You can also back it up, you can replay it, you can visit it anytime if you feel like you need the reminders. So I need a topic to model this with for you. And I'm not really sure. I just going to pick my favorite holiday and kind of go from there. So I'm going to, in the title box, put my favorite holiday. Not sure why it's not typing. There it is. Okay. And then you can do subtitle like your name or period number or anything else that your teacher might ask you to include on the title slide. So I'm just going to put Mrs. Walston. Make sure you're capitalizing, and you could put anything else. So that's looking okay right now, but it's really still blank. So as long as you're not like in this part of the slide where you're typing, because you'll see up here on the toolbar, there is no theme or background or anything like that. You have to click in this part of the slide, part of Google Slides, and you'll see it's kind of like highlighted around box 1, and then you see background, layout, theme, transition. So I'm going to go to background, and you can either insert a picture as the background, which I'm going to start with, or you can click on this little white circle. It says color, and there's two options. You can do a solid color, like my favorite holiday, just for your information, is Christmas. So that's what I'm going to work on. So like maybe red is a good Christmas color. Maybe I want to do that, or I'm going to undo that. You can also, it's called gradient. You just click on that, and then you have like, maybe I want this. There's that. I'm going to undo it because I told you I'm going to do a picture as a background. So again, it's highlighted. I'm going to go to background, and I'm going to say choose image. And I'm just going to do a Google image search up here. You have different choices. I can get it from my computer. If I have any pictures in Google Drive, I can do it from a camera. Like if I wanted to take my own picture, which, you know, if you're doing all about me or something that's related to you, that's a possibility. But I'm just going to do a Google image search. And up here's where I type it in. So I'm going to say Christmas. Let's do Christmas lights, because I want to think background. I'm going to try this one, but you can certainly keep looking. But if I see something I like, then I'm grabbing it. Ah, now look at the problem. You can't even see my name. So let me highlight the words, and I'm going to change the color. Now here's highlighting color, and then here's text font color. So like maybe white. Yeah, that looks good. And then I got to find my name here. And I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to make it, let's say yellow. Oh, that was the highlighter. So two different ways that you can have your font stand out. I can also make it larger. Maybe I want this larger. So right now it's at 52. I either can just do this plus sign and make it larger, or I can click on the 52 and say, oh, let's make it 60. There, that took up a good amount of the title page. And when I'm ready for the next piece, I'm going to click this little plus sign. Now, if I click the plus sign, it just does a generic slide format. But if I want something different, like maybe one side, like maybe this, maybe one side I want my text and my words. Maybe the other side I want a picture. So we'll try this one. But so you just click on that. And then you see that it's set up. You got your title box, you have your maybe just your pictures, maybe just your words, however you want to do it. I'm going to say my favorite foods. Favorite foods. Now, if I want this more in the middle, because this is my title, I'm going to just click and highlight it. And then I'm going to click on this align. And I want to put it in the middle. I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to do this little, it says fill color. It's like a little paint bucket. I'm going to click on this. And maybe I want it, I'm going to go under gradient actually. So there we go. We can make it. I'm actually going to pull it up too. See this, like, it looks like a cross diamond. Then you can move it. I'm going to make that larger too. You just pull on the little boxes on it when you have it blue. I'm going to click off and do the same to this side. I'm just going to pull it up and I'm going to pull it down. You can pull it left or right as well if need be. All right. And I'm just going to do my favorite, I'm going to say some of my favorite foods. Is hot chocolate. I know that's not a food, but I do love hot chocolate in the winter time, such as our winters are. Now you see it's red, so I'm just right clicking and I'm picking the correct spelling for favorite. Please make sure if you see red or blue, you do the same so you can correct your grammar or your spelling. I also love see, red again, so I'm going to fix that spelling. Sometimes I'm typing so fast I do make these errors, but I don't want to submit these errors. I'm going to say enchiladas. Enchilada. Oops, I know I spelled that wrong. Ladas. I'm going to make this larger. I'm already having a hard time seeing it, so I'm just going to do the plus sign. And tamales. Now, I can't make tamales. I know that is a process, but I do like to eat them. So what I'm going to do right now is just make it darker. You can see how light that is. I'm going to say bold. I'm going to click on the A. I'm going to click on this darker black colors. You could see the difference now, right? And I still might make this larger, but I'm also going to click on, these are a number list if I want 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to click on the bullet point and I like this one. You can choose which style you want. And then I'm going to back this up so I can get another bullet point. And then enter. There we go. Now I want a little space between this. And I probably would go on to, I have a lot of favorite foods, especially in the dessert. But this is just an example of what you can do. So I'm going to say insert image from the web. And I want to search for hot chocolate. I want some pictures there. Hot chocolate. Oh, hot chocolate. Oh my gosh, that looks delightful. So So I'm going to pick that one. Now, if it comes up large or too small, you can arrange it like, yeah, that's not going to work. So as long as you have these blue squares around it, you can like take the corner and shrink it. And then you can resize it too. This little blue circle at the top, you can, like if you want to do more of a collage, you can tilt it either way. Maybe I'm going to put that up there for now. Let me get my enchiladas. So insert image. And if I had it on my computer, I could do that, or Drive, or camera, or however you want to get the picture. Enchiladas. I'm probably going to get hungry. All right, again, it's too large. So let me shrink it to where it's going to work for me. Okay. And one more is my tamales. Insert image, search the web. And once you get used to this, you can see it's not taking Mrs. Walston too long. Just bang, bang, boom. Got my pictures there. Got some color there. Ooh, these look good. Just looking for the right one that's going to represent well, you know. I'll take that one. Okay, I'm going to just move this to the side for a moment. And I'm going to make this side a little larger. And again, I can shrink. I just want to click on it to where you see the blue. There it is. And I'm going to pull this to the left a little, but not cover my words. Go back. And now I'm going to click on this so I can move it back. Actually, I'm going to make it a little smaller. Not much. And it's okay if it overlaps. It's kind of like a collage. Or maybe I would make this smaller. One more thing I want to show you is to insert like a text box. So I'm just going to, there we go. I'm going to highlight and grab the text. And these lines right here, it's called border weight, is going to give me that box. So I'm going to, you just pick the width. I'm going to pick 4. And you can see, actually, move this over. Let me click on this. Let's bring it down. So you can now see I have a box around my text. Maybe I want to move this down a little bit more so it's not in my title here. And if you want a different color, right now you can see it's clicked on. You see the little blue squares and such. And you can even make it a different color. It says border color right next to that little paint bucket. And maybe I want it red. And so you could do that. There you see that. So there's lots of things you can do. Maybe I want this background to be like a gray or a green because we are talking about Christmas. So maybe I would click back out in this and you see my highlight too. I'm going to go to background, and you don't want everyone to be like a background of a picture. So I'm going to work with the color on this one. And I think I hope, and if you don't like it, you change it. I'm just going to pick a really light green because I don't want it to that's not too bad. I'm going to keep it for now. But if I didn't like it, you can always undo it with this little back arrow or Control Z. Control Z like zebra will also undo. So maybe I want like gray or something. yellow, or I'm just going to pick a really light gray. Yeah, I like that better. But there's so much you can do. And then I'm just going to click this little plus sign for my next. See, oh, so I didn't want this. I just want the generic. So I'm going to click on this little arrow and I just want the generic. I'm going to click on this and press delete. And then I can do my title. I can center it. I can color it. Maybe I want it purple this next time. So I'll just say like my favorite things to do. All right, I'm going to click and drag the text. I'm going to put it in the middle with my align. While it's still highlighted, I'm going to make it bold. You can make it a different color if you want. Make maybe yellow. That's really light. I'm going to just make it black for now, but you can. And then I'm going to click on the little paint bucket. It says fill color. And I'm going to do like a light purple. I'm going to move this up a little bit. And then I will set up this screen with some pictures. And I like to listen to Christmas music. We like to go look at Christmas lights. You know, there's a lot of things we do as a family. We make sugar cookies for Santa. So anyways, if you have any questions, though, please ask. I feel like I covered a lot. Again, feel free to watch this as much as you want, pause as you need. And then again, if you have any questions, the one last thing I forgot, because I was looking at my little cheat sheet here, is if you want transition between your slides, you have to click again back out here like you see this, and you can look at transition. Right now it says none. And maybe I want cube. I do like cube. And you can do a different one for each one, or you can apply to all slides right here. So I'm going to just play it to see. There's that. And you won't, I mean, you can, I'm going to stop it. But you really will only see it if you are in presentation mode, like right here. So once you get it in, maybe you just want it on the front slide, and that's okay too. And then you can press escape to get back out of the presentation mode. Anyways, I hope I covered a lot. I hope you feel comfortable trying it. And the best you can do is just experiment, have fun, really try something different. That's how I learned how to do this. And worst comes to worst, just undo. And just say, well, that one didn't work out. I don't like how that looks. But let me know if you need any help. Okay, good luck.